Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Broncos Guru, and today we're going to stay on the same PWC topic. After last week's video, the 8 types of PWC riders you'll meet out on the water, figured I might as well just stick down the same path. So today we're going to talk about the 8 reasons why you should buy a PWC over a boat. Don't worry, my boating friends, I will come back out with the revenge video next week on the reasons you should buy a boat. But I see this question far too often on a lot of different forums, basically saying I'm looking to get out on the water and I'm not sure if I should buy a boat or a PWC. Well, we're going to try and help you answer that question today. And the first reason to pick up a PWC over a boat is, well, they're more fun than a boat. With their lightweight, fast acceleration, and a good top speed, combined with agile turning ability, these things are an immense amount of fun. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting there launching this thing through the surf or if you're just out there around cruising the lake, it's going to be tough to find a better dollar per smile value than a PWC. Also, with their compact size and exceptionally shallow draft, you're going to have the ability on this thing really to get into some places and do some things that most boaters will never ever be able to get into and they will never see. This does give these things a very unique characteristic. The second reason to jump on a ski versus grabbing a boat is, well, they're faster than boats. Yes, I do realize there are some exceptions to that rule, but let's be honest. In order to buy a boat with similar acceleration, top speed, and performance numbers, I'm going to have to spend some big money compared to the ski. Most of the supercharged skis nowadays, they're even governed to a top speed of 69 miles per hour. Usually this can easily be undone with a simple mod that reflashes the computer and resets the rev limiter, allowing the ski to exceed those speeds. But the real speed on a PWC isn't the top speed, it's the acceleration. That 0 to 45 mile per hour mark that a ski does, it's absolutely incredible that it can get done that fast on the water. Number 3 on the list is that PWCs are less expensive than boats. I know these things are still not cheap, and the higher end ones now are pushing close to $20,000. But to buy a boat with similar performance numbers, your price tag, well, it's likely going to be significantly higher than that. Even outside of the initial cost though, skis offer some cost savings in other areas as well. We typically find that skis are cheaper to maintain. They're also easy to work on, so if you really want to save some money, you can learn how to do this work yourself. They are also cheaper to insure. Typically, a jet ski can be insured for about $100 to $150 a year. They are also typically easier and cheaper to store, as their compact size allows them a lot of variations of places they can be kept. The fourth reason to throw your leg over a PWC versus sitting behind the helm of that boat, well, it's they are quite simply easier to manage on the water. While this might not be the case for some, I mean, everything can't be easy for everyone, right? By and large, skis' compact size and shallow draft make them easier to handle around the dock and on the water. Their sharp turning radius also makes it simpler for them to launch and to be put up at the end of the day. The fifth reason to choose the PWC is, well, they're easier to tow. You likely will not have to even change vehicles in order to grab a ski, as most cars can even tow a ski now. This is not always the case with a boat, and it's not uncommon in the boating world to see people buy a boat or decide they want a specific boat and have to upgrade their vehicle just to get the boat they want. Towing is one of the first things that first-time watercraft owners fear, and skis, lightweight and small compact size, take away some of that anxiety they have, especially for many of the noobs. The sixth item on our list, well, that's going to be that they are water sports capable. Now let me be clear on this one. No, a PWC is not replacing your 6-figure wake boat. But not everyone out there can afford a 6-figure wake boat, and a PWC does offer an economical way to get out on the water with a few of your friends and rip it up on a wakeboard. The power to weight ratio on a PWC gives it excellent pulling power and is very easy to get a skier or wakeboarder pulled up out of the water. And its tight turning radius, well, I'll tell you what, that's going to take your tubing game to a whole new level. The seventh reason to pick up the ski is, well, they're more fuel efficient than most boats. I know, you trawler guys and you wind jockeys out there are already shaking your heads, but stay with me for a moment. This summer I took a trip to the Bahamas on my friend's 70-mile-an-hour boat, which is similar in performance to a ski. And on our first fuel stop, it was almost $1,400 to fill the boat up. I've done the same trip on a ski to the Bahamas, and that same fuel stop was approximately $250 to get there. For this reason, skis are great for those who like to get out and really explore and get around. I consistently can get over 100 miles out of tank on a ski at a cost of around $40. Most boats are not going to pull that kind of fuel economy and are going to cost a significant amount more to cover that distance. The 8th reason to jump on a ski, well, it's because it's no longer a solo thing. Back in the 90s, PWCs really were more of a solo type sport. Just trying to get 2 people on one of these skis from a dead standstill was pretty much a challenge to dead near impossible. Nowadays, that is no longer the case. These things will easily haul 2 of your crew and yourself, plus plenty of gear to get you guys out there to the sandbar or your favorite island stop. If it's typically just going to be you, maybe 2 or 3 friends with you as well, these things really can get you out there on the water, enjoying yourself, having a blast for a fraction of the cost of what a similar boat's going to be to get out there and do it, along with all the other benefits we've already mentioned in this video. Thanks for hanging out to the end, guys. As I mentioned, next week I'll come out with a video for the reasons why you should buy a boat over at PWC. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, drop an anchor on that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram as well.